Hi, guys! We're back on my channel, and today I have a very special guest in our channel, the Pioneer Filipino Life Coach for Heart-Centered Leaders, my very own life coach, Kimi Lu.
Hello, Kikos. Nice. I'm also Kikay. I'm trying to be. That's Kikay over Kikay talaga. Kikay over here, Krista, only had 3 hours of sleep, but look at her. She looks very amazing and
Yes.
beautiful.
I'm just, taking after you. So, mana ako sa'yo. Okay? So, we call Kimi our mother pusher.
Mother pusher. Why do you call me mother pusher?
Because she has a way with people, like pushing people to their truest potential.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. How do you define the mother pusher?
I'm trying to be gentle. Gentle mother pusher daw.
Oh, wow.
Subtle ba yun? For sure. But I guess also because of my education, Montessori. Or at your own pace kasi doon.
Yes.
So, yes, I am a pusher, but I also meet you where you. I would like to think that, I'm that kind of mother pusher.
I love it. Yes. Meet them where they are.
Yes.
Right. So, okay. Maybe I want to start this episode by just really talking about how you bring out and push people, right? Bring out people's main character and energy, right? So that's a thing now, diba? Main
Character.
Yes.
Yes, and the main character for that. You remember in one of our sessions, I invited a friend, Sakara, and she mentioned about living your life by design.
Oh, yeah.
And you design it yourself. And I feel that is the main character energy. Yung hindi ka nagfo-follow lang.
Yes.
But really you have your choice and you make the decisions. You really design your life the way you want to live it.
Right.
That's the main character energy for
That's
me.
beautiful. Yes.
Yes.
And you help people do that, right? Find their paths. And then I think last night we were on that Zoom call.
Yes.
And we were talking about this actually, like your heart map, right? Like where is your heart in? Like what's inside your heart?
Yes, what's inside your heart, what's close to it. Heart map is something that we actually learned at the Secret Space Certification Program. One day there was just a download that just came to me because I actually use it myself.
Right.
And it has helped me navigate and design my life to what it is right now. So every year or every quarter, whenever I feel lost, actually in the very beginning of my career, I was lost.
Yes.
Pero, hindi ko akalain na there are moments that you'll still feel lost, even if you think you have found yourself.
Yeah.
Yung parang, okay, what's next? Yun, parang for me, lost yun. So I have devised this exercise for myself na I will create a heart, draw a heart, literally draw a heart, and then start putting down the things that are in my life.
Right.
And then one time I put down something that was on the far corner of the sheet of paper. And when I looked at it, I was like, this is not anywhere close to my heart.
Right.
I need to quit that thing.
Yes.
And so I did it. I quit that thing. And I was happier that way. Yeah.
Big world. Yes. And that story, actually, I love it because you were saying you even showed that to your boss.
I did. Your waterwork boss. Like, this job is here, far corner. So I don't think, no, this isn't for me. But I was also earning very well in that job.
Yes.
But it just wasn't filling my heart, or it wasn't coming from my heart.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's why I think you're a heart-centered leader. That's what your product. That's right.
I guess.
Because everything comes from like your teachings, your methodology always comes from what's within you, right? Like, what's emotionally connecting with you.
Yeah.
And you make people feel like they're also felt every time that they're with you. And same thing with the things in your life, right? I think they should always have a place in your heart. Like,
Right.
if it's not there, then why is it there in the first place?
Yes. Somebody who just sent me a message on Instagram, and she was mentioning that she's in a very toxic relationship, draining relationship, and her friends aren't talking to her. She doesn't want to go to church because she feels guilty.
Yeah.
And then I said, can I be very honest and ask you a really honest question? I said, sure. So I go, why are you still in that relationship?
Real talk.
Real talk. Why are you still in that relationship? If you know already it's not serving you well. And I guess she's not ready yet to let go. But if you're feeling that way about anything, it's a relationship, a job, wherever you are in your life, and you just feel heavy about it, I think you're gonna need to let that go. Scientifically, no two things can occupy one space.
Love that. Yes.
So if there's like maybe a relationship that's not working out already, but you keep holding on to it, then there's no other relationship that can come in or come through because you're holding on to something. So if you're holding on to something, nothing else can go through.
Yes.
Be there. So you need to let that go so that another thing can.
Yes. So there. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. Actually, yun nga, no? Like, people wonder, what's happening to me? Why is my life going so, like, wrong? Like, that people think that if, something will just happen and it gets fixed. But, we have to let go, and then for the good things to come in, right? But we let go of the bad things for the good things.
Yes. I think key for that would be reflection, self-reflection. If you don't also reflect about it, I don't think you'll be aware of it.
Right.
So first would be awareness, the knowledge of it. And then when you acknowledge the awareness, you'll be like, oh, no, okay. And then you're gonna need to let it. So some people don't reflect.
Yeah.
Actually, I have learned in my career, but reflect. Hindi nag-journal, hindi nag-breathing. I mean, all of these little things that we do, not everybody does it. So, hopefully, they get to learn. I mean, if you follow Krista, she talks about this.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, so I think one of the practices that I've learned from you and from all this, I think, well-being and our self-reflection, self-work. Like, if you're passionate about self-work, you learn all these things that it's the basic. It's like combing your hair or getting a shower or brushing your teeth. You don't go into a morning or a day without meditation or without reflecting, because basically you just run your batteries. Like, it's like recharging your batteries.
Right.
First, reflecting on what's gonna go on the day or at the week. But it's important to charge your batteries. Even your phones, diba? You charge your phone's batteries like every day. But how come you don't recharge, right? Personally, you have to do that as well. They reflect on certain things. But how do you guide people on this? Like, I think there's a notion that if you go into a life coaching or a coaching session, there's something wrong.
Correct. Yeah, I think up till now. So before, syempre, when I was starting in 2010, there were no other coaches. So I would really get people, I would have clients who are really not feeling okay.
Yes.
And the people who need the help also, who are like the leaders, they're kind of adamant about it. Parang, bakit ko kailangan yan? But, hindi naman ako sakit or what. Hindi naman ako doktor eh. So, hindi naman ako mag-fix na person. Basically, what a life coach does is, for me, personally, like, I would hold your hand through your progress. Right? So, there are little things that are forgotten, like our basic stuff, which people forget. Like gratitude, right? The attitude of gratitude, being intentional about their day, like setting an intention for the day, being compassionate to yourself, like, filling up your cup and then charging your batteries, all these things. And also, what else? Like taking courage, being brave, doing that little step, even if it's just a little step. So these small things, they compound also and make you a better person. Doesn't mean na, okay ka na, wala kang problema. No, don't you want to become a better version of yourself all the time?
Exactly.
Yun. So, yeah, kung great ka na, be better than great. Yun.
True. Like I notice like with you also, and with the people that I admire, they always try to upgrade themselves. Diba? Like, it's not, kahit nga software on your iPhone, you upgrade, diba? Or like when there's a new version of iPhone that comes out, you wanna buy the newer version. How come we don't do that to ourselves? Like, we don't upgrade the version of ourselves.
I guess first, like not everybody is aware. Also, I guess meron din na cost, diba? Let's be real. There's cost to this one. But also, there's a lot of stuff out there that are for free. Like, you're watching this video right now. That means you want to upgrade, right? And this is really, for me, a main character energy. Yung upgrading yourself, diba? So if you want to be the main character of your life, like, keep upgrading.
Yes, exactly. And it's not just like with the looks department. Like, we do that all the time. You go to the salon, you get a haircut, you get hair extensions.
And they're too tight.
Oh yeah, that's my kika side. I think I like changing it up because sometimes the trends are not there anymore, right? Or people tend to associate you with certain patterns or certain habits or certain looks. That if you upgrade, then they're like, oh, the woman who changes her hair is about to change her life, diba? But it's like that, like Coco Chanel and that. But it's like, if you change something about you, does that make you a better person? Right? It does, right? Because
I think, I'm just trying to describe Kikay Krista over here, that I think the way she upgrades herself is on a different level also, because it's also like visually seen.
Yes.
So people really see it. Oh my gosh, it's another upgrade. Some people are a little bit more conservative with their upgrade, like, they'll maybe enroll in an online course, or maybe try to learn a new instrument, like play a new instrument. So there are different kinds of upgrades. I think yours is like a different level, and I love it.
Yeah. Well, mine is physical, but
and you have courses also.
yes, I do enroll like this year alone, diba? Yeah,
Oh my God. Please tell everybody what you did in your life this year.
Yeah. Oh, because I have a pusher. But so diba, the upgrade. Actually, you're supposed to be at that. It was supposed to be a downgrade because I got laid off, diba? I got laid off in January.
Okay.
But in February. But like, I lose the months that I had to get my certifications on coaching and life coaching, and then on body pump. So parang wala ba yan? So it's like even if life hits you in a way, it's like, that happened. I told Kimi, like, I'm not gonna waste the rest of my time just being sad about it.
Right.
Diba? I just wanna, okay, this happened. I don't have my day job anymore. What can I do?
Yeah, that's the state. Kasi yung ibang tao, maglulugmok na lang. Magtataram ka sa kwarto.
Yeah.
But now, I think I have a question for you. Like, how did you do that? Or parang, what's in it? What's in you that you think helped you, like, just snap out of that? Pero paano yun? Kasi I'm sure there are people who are like, oh my gosh, ako rin, nagkaka ng job, or parang, bakit siya nagawa niya lahat yun? Like, saan niya takbo kayo energy na yun? Or, natutunan ba niya yun? Like, so, paano? I'm curious also.
We spoke about it, and I think it was like every day when something happens, and when I reflect about it, like, what's this situation telling? Right? Like, it's always a sign from the universe. Right? It's always a sign from the universe that there is something out there, right? Like, that day, like, I tell the story, that day I signed up for the force, I was on the fence about it. Like, ganun naman lagi. Like, when you are about to sign up for something, there's always cognitive dissonance. You know, you have to, like, matatakot ka because that's your not your comfort zone, right? Like, that's not the usual place where you go to. But you have to jump out of the comfort zone and get to the courage zone. That's what I call it. Like, you have to have courage to jump to the next side. But ayun, but I had doubts of, sign up ba ako sa course na to? Baka hindi ko kaya because I have a day job. And my day job requires me to be in Singapore, full-time, focused on the number selling for them, right? So, parang I felt, baka hindi ko kaya. And it was a night course that I can do. And then, there's a course that we can do also weekends or only 2 days in a week. So, there's a choice. But I'm like very fearful about it. So, the night I signed up for it, the next day I got laid off. So, parang, okay. So parang it's like a real clear sign. Right back. Yeah. Parang it's like, you're meant to do this because there's nothing else. Like, it's like being thrown off the cliff.
Yes, sick or swim.
So parang, ayan na. Like, diba, for birds, I think that's how they learn how to fly. Diba, when they're babies, you see the mom throwing the babies off the nest. And that's how they learn how to fly. And if you're fearful about something, that means that's your signal to fly. Diba? Diba? That's
Scary.
yes, but don't listen on it. But
do not jump. But yes.
diba? So yeah, I guess it's that. That's where the energy comes from. It's because you realize that you're being given that empowerment to do something greater. And that's how when we work out, like ako, diba? I always tell us, that's my reference. When we work out, oh my God, ang sakit na katawan ko. As in, it hurts. Like,
Pero masana. Masarap na masakit.
yeah.
Gusto niya yan.
I know.
Ako na din.
Kasi diba, like, the muscles won't build because you have to break the muscle for it to grow. So, in your life, like, if something breaks, that means something good or something big is coming. The muscles.
Being character muscle. Own character muscle.
So, yun. But I'm sure, like, you've coached a lot of people in your life. Like,
I have, yes. I guess I'm very lucky na because I was pioneer. Parang there was nobody else to go to but me. In the beginning, I would have, I think 60% to 80% were actually expats in the beginning. Because they were the ones who were more open to it, who were more familiar about it. So they would come to me and you get coached. And they were executives in, like, because I lived in Makati, so they were executives in Makati, mga, kasi talagang in high positions already, the foreigners, and I would help them out. Like somebody had problems with the parent, they couldn't do a speech without the jitters. And of course, I was so much younger then. And he was also so much older.
Yeah.
Tapos at the end of our sessions, and he was able to do a speech. Yeah. Sabi niya, you know what? Then, guys. I didn't think you could help me alone. But I was able to do my speech and I feel better. So now I believe you. So although all that time I was coaching, he wasn't believing. We said, but good thing I was able to help him. Yeah, so I started also because I was younger.
Yeah.
So people also who could pay me were a little bit older than me. So I handle doctors, lawyers. I even have people in the government who I helped out. Na it's also very humbling na, oh my gosh, these people are actually listening.
Yes.
But I think it's more of them being humble
Right.
enough to learn from somebody.
Exactly.
And somebody young and like, ano ba yung life coach yung ganyan? So I really admire these leaders, heart-centered, I would call them heart-centered leaders, and progressive enough to listen to somebody else, to learn from somebody else, to be humble enough
Yes.
to take advice or guidance from somebody else.
Yes.
So I'm
That's really the first step, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's recognizing that you need help.
correct.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, you're just so into your head. Then you just so focused. Paano ko ba i-fix tong problem na to? Like, how will I fix this issue? But sometimes you require somebody from the outside looking in, diba? Like, someone who sees you and your potential.
Yeah, I'm just I have a like funny anecdote.
Yeah.
Yung parang diba babol ako, like coach ka. Tapos sasabihin niya, oh, life coach ka, walaan mo nga ako. Pati may papangufula. That's akala, or for advice, so anong advice? So ano ba daw? Or advice na sabi. So, hindi lang actually, diba, we don't advise as coaches. We actually ask questions
Yes.
so that people will start realizing their answers, and then the only thing that I will say will be, you answered your own question.
Right.
And then they'll give me this face with their eyes sparkling,
Exactly.
literally sparkling na, oh my gosh, I did answer my own question.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. So parang space holder na.
Yes.
Like I'm just holding this space for you to realize your potential,
Right.
your main character.
Right, that's true. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, I've had so many of this. Hindi ka ba? Yung parang like, oh yeah.
Oh, tell me more about it. Kasi when I go, ganyan, okay, so I think he just answered their question. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, that was my favorite. The one where I was deciding to go whether to go or stay in here. Yeah, I went Singapore.
Yes.
And like, we were like just talking about it, and then I'm like, oh my gosh.
Light bulb moment.
Yes.
Or like, ano tawag dun yung mga ganon yung grade?
Yeah, I love it.
Something, anyway.
Yeah. But you're so, I think you've done so much impact in other people's lives in me out their main character energy. Like, it's like, I think like that's really life-changing. I think if there's one thing that's life-changing, that's one of it.
Yeah.
Right? But it's really one of the best things.
I hope so. There's a saying or quote, or I see this online about na parang, if you become your authentic self and you declare it and you become it, embody it, and so it gives permission to other people
Yeah.
to be themselves too with you.
Yeah.
And I want to be that person, and so I hope I really am embodying that.
Yeah.
This is me, and I don't care if I'm weird or I'm kind of crazy or what. But I think that really gives permission for others to be themselves, and I think that is the main character energy. Na we can be ourselves. Celebrate ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pating naiiyak pa.
Oh, wow.
Oo ba nila? Ganyan ako. Ganyan ako.
At least like, we're the same. Medyo ngayon na kami So,
I'm just myself.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I feel like, not that everybody likes me,
oh.
but then, if there's people who like me, I know that they rave about it.
Yes.
Diba? They rave about it, they're loyal about it.
Yeah.
And the others who aren't happy with how I am, then they're just there in the sidelines observing, right? So it's a way.
No, okay na, if you have haters, oh my gosh, I have tissue. May tissue ka, kuya.
Judgment.
Oh, yeah. Totoo naman yan. Actually, if you have haters, you're famous na daw.
I'm so famous.
Oo.
I have scammers. sa Facebook. Pinagalit yung Facebook.
Oh my God.
Kasi I think I have a very trustworthy face.
Yung scammers na, no? They
They stun people with my face sa kapainis.
sikat ka dyan.
I made it. I have made it.
If you have bashers and haters, that's when.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, I am trying to really embrace that also.
Yes.
Kasi di ba yung mga artista, ang daming bashers and haters. Pero, okay, ba't sila? They're living their main character energy.
True.
So why not? Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yung talagang life.
Totoo naman. And, yeah, yun nga eh. When you see Kimi, oh my gosh, she's so confident. Like, she just, wala lang. Parang she's like always, diba?
Out there.
Like, looking out. So, when I like tell her na parang, Kimi, parang I wanna tone down. Parang I'm like, I'm not the fake person, I'm the beige person. And then she's like, no, you're not. Oh,
Yeah.
So, parang ganyan. So, parang I'm like, okay, kasi I'm in the corporate world now.
Yeah.
So, parang I try to dress up very madam-like and very formal-like. But then when I show up like that, like people are saying, what happened?
Oo, pretty proper. Ganyan.
Did I fagers? Oo. So, parang now, I show up in the office in my pink suit or in my pink outfits and they're like, okay, Barbie has arrived.
Right. And you become more iconic that way.
Yeah.
I think that's the word.
Yeah.
People appear more memorable, rememberable when you are yourself. When you try to hide and dim your light, that's like, wala, wallpaper, diba? So, it's better to show up loudly as yourself. Although there are some people who are not naman loud talaga.
Yes, oo.
But still, they still have the potential to shine in different ways.
They just stand out. And
Yeah.
And the only way you can stand out from the crowd is if you own who you are.
Correct, yes.
You're not ganera. I mean,
Ano yung millionaire?
you're not a mold. You don't fit the mold.
Correct.
You just stand out on your own. Diba?
Yeah.
Who you are is who you bring to the table. You're the table.
Yan ang main character and just being yourself, fully you.
Yeah.
So I think also the best way to do that is to surround yourself also with people who are that way.
Yes.
Bring out the best in you, who cheer you on.
Yeah.
Because there are people who give you feedback that sagad parang medyo crazy na yung suot ko or grabe like my hair color is fake, bakit ba ganun? Yun parang may judgment. So I don't think you should be hanging out with people. Let's be real.
Yeah, I love it. Like, you have programs like this, diba? You wanna talk about those programs that where you own that space for people to come together and just hang out who they are and who they can potentially.
Correct. Well, we have a lot of programs. I think each program, the heart of it all is really to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And how do you become the best version of yourself? When you become authentically you.
Yes.
Confident in your own skin, in your own beliefs, etc. But we do have the Confidence Boost program.
Yeah.
Recently, we just launched with Pioneer Boss Academy, a charisma and confidence course.
Yeah.
And it's the lowest priced one ever, $499.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's 10 sessions. Na for $499. So please get that. You go to www.pioneerboss.com.
Yeah.
And then we also have like manifest. One-on-one, one-on-one, high voltage. We have a lot of manifest courses. Of course, we have the Sacred Space certification.
Yeah.
And after that, after me giving my heart, then we go through Sacred Ripple Effect, which Krista is also part of.
Yeah.
And that's where we have like our photo shoot and we like princesses and doñas and all. So that's the course for that. We have also masterminds, a manifest mastermind, and I have one-on-one, I think, quantum leap. So there's a lot of programs that you can join. You send me a message. But basically, it's really to become the best version of yourself. Yes, that's the main character, energy, vibes.
Yeah, so if you wanna have, that main character vibe, yeah, do join those programs. That is how I'm this confident now.
That's it. Then this is how she has a YouTube channel, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. She's like, oh, get people to vote what they wanna see you on. So I was like praying so hard. Can it be a podcast? I'm so shy. And she's like, no, you're not a podcast person. You're a video person. So everyone voted YouTube. Hence, you have this Kikay Krista channel. So all thanks to Kimi. Ano ba? Okay, so one last question maybe. What was the best, what's this, life-changing, I think coaching that you've done? I think I kind of know the story, pero like, yeah,
I have a lot.
Yeah, but
I have a lot.
what's your
I would just say, well, okay, I'll do two versions.
Okay,
Version. The first version is more general.
okay?
I literally see the spark in people's eyes. Like, as in, oh my gosh, my sparkle.
Yes.
Like, oh my.
Yeah. Oh.
And for me, like, whatever that has, I'm like, thank you, Lord, for giving me this job. Like, I literally see people's, naiiyak na naman ako. Kasi I literally see people's eyes sparkle, like glittery eyes, because when they arrive, they're crying.
Yes.
And then after like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, oh my gosh, they're smiling, they're happy, they're hopeful.
Yeah.
I love that. There's one particular one, because this was in my first year of coaching. And she came to me because from Davao, and I was in Makati.
Oh.
She flew in and she told me, I can't sleep.
Oh.
2 weeks na siyang gising.
Oh my
As
God.
in, like insomnia, like real. So when people tell me, oh, I have insomnia, what does that mean? Like, you sleep late. So people just sleep late and they say it's insomnia. But right, insomnia is that they don't sleep at all.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So obviously this person's energy was really like heavy.
Yeah.
Like when she entered, it was really heavy already. And talagang black. Black na yung ano niya, ganyan. So I did a healing on her, Reiki. We did some affirmations, some mantras to help her. And then while I was doing that, she looked at me, opened her eyes a bit, and said, and nakalpot na. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't picture for the first time in 2 weeks. So I said, yeah, you can take a nap for a while. So she did like for 20 minutes, and she felt super duper refreshed after. She felt lighter as well. So that's one of, for me, like a miraculous story. Can I share another one?
Yes.
This is a really nice one. So somebody came in, and I was practicing in Medical Plaza in one of my clients' clinics.
Yeah.
And my client came in, tapos sabi niya, I'm so heavy. Very petit pa lang girl lang. So heavy, I'm so fat. Ganyan. Oh my gosh. Sabi ko, okay. Can you check if you're really heavy? Then sa may weight scale. Wait siya. Oh my gosh, I knew it. I'm like 5 pounds heavy. Ganyan. Okay, you wanna get rid of that? Sabi niya, yeah, of course, I wanna get rid of that. So, we did some hypnotherapy, all this healing, ganyan. And I knew it was more like an emotional heaviness, right? So we got rid of that. And she said, oh, I feel so much lighter. Yay, thank you. Are you sure? And then, yeah, I feel lighter. Why don't you check the scale?
Yeah.
And then so she checked the scale, and then she couldn't believe, and I couldn't believe, because she lost 5 pounds in the hour.
Are you scared?
What? I'm like, yeah, that's my real. Wow. Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Like, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, I lost weight. So that was like an emotional weight.
Baggage.
Yeah.
Oh my
Literally, it got lifted. I don't know how it happened.
Yeah.
But it happened, and we had the scale to prove it.
Oh my gosh.
So these are like my, like, parang 1 hour wonders.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah.
Wow. They need anything.
Yeah.
Wow. And yeah, but yeah, really, like, it's really an amazing job. Like you saying nga, na parang grabe. Like when you see that in people, na parang, oh my gosh, as in I do this job.
priceless. At saka, syempre, in the beginning, parang, mahal, di ba? Like, you need to rent a place, parang there's cost to be able to do this.
Yes.
But parang inisip ko, kahit pa bankrupt ako, guys, gagawin ko to because the spark in people's eyes is priceless. It's priceless. So now, I'm doing everything that I can to keep this job, to be really good at it. So we're here.
Nice. But my favorite story of your like transformation was the Miss Universe.
Oh yeah. So
That's my favorite. Yeah.
No, but I met her. Well, it wasn't really a session. But then we met in a hotel. She was training for the Miss Universe, and right there after our conversation, my dad picked me up. And then I told him, you know what? I just met Miss Universe. Like the Miss Universe. Sabi niya, paano yan? Medyo binash pa na. Sabi niya, paano Miss Universe yun? Medyo pandak siya. Grabe. And so sabi ko, hindi, Miss Universe siya. Why? Because she followed everything to the T. Meaning, like, she exercised 3 times. She did her reflection. Okay, yung mga reflection. Nag-reflect siya talaga. Praying, ganyan. And then she ate very well. She cooked her own food. She did Q&A practice every single day.
Wow.
Ganyan. And then I taught her about angels, that they're everywhere. Taught her about Ho'oponopono. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. When she's nervous, she'll start saying that. So, parang she did every single thing. And super consistent about it. So I was like, for sure, like Miss Universe yan. And I watched the Miss Universe on TV with her team, like her makeup team, her stylist, ganyan. And when they announced, di ba nagkamali? That's oh my God, ganyan. I was just quiet. And in my mind, like, impossible. Like, impossible. So I was really just quiet. And then they announced na nagkamali. Knew it. See? That's why you're at Miss Universe.
Love it. So being that precise about your belief in people. Oh my gosh, like when you see her, like she spots really people who can like just make it. Like that's her gift. Her gift is really like making the impossible possible. That's our thing.
Oh, I like that. See your gift and your potential, I think, and believing in that. I think people need that. And I think I'm bit like this because in the beginning I needed that. And there's a few people who gave that to me. But of course the rest of the population was like looking at me head to toe. Like, ano yan? So ako, parang, if you want to become this, I would really support it. I believe, if you believe, I believe. Because people just need that. Somebody to believe in that.
True. And in our culture, hindi naman ganon eh. Like, you're lucky you have parents who just really, parang support you and all. But not a lot of people get that. I think the external factor of people believing in you, even if you're not related to them, like, I think that's very powerful. Diba? Kasi parang naman, hindi naman tayo magkamag-anak. You're not even, like, not related or anything. But if someone believes in you, we tend to say, oh, maybe I'm worth the effort. Or maybe I'm worth the attention, right? Because I can make it. So there, ano pa ba? So I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, I'm happy that we have this session. I flew in one day early to see her and to really get her to be here in our channel. So I hope this gift serves you all.
We want to thank also the Vault for allowing us to film here. Part of the Luna Gold. So Luna can say 7 minutes, etc. So
it's so nice, so beautiful here, guys. Visit.
Later, pakita namin yung kinakain.
Yes.
BTS.
So there, So thank you, Kimmy, for your time.
Thank
And
you for having me.
really happy to have you here and grace our channel. Oh my
May
God.
pahiya pa.
Oh my God. Yeah, but that's I've been really wanting to talk to about authenticity, and who better to talk about it but you.
Yay! I love that.
Her, just really the main character of our life coaching journey is Kimmy, and if you wanna witness how she can transform people to join her programs, and I've joined that program and it's really changed my life. So there, key guys, I hope you had a good time watching this episode. Please follow, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more episodes like this. See you. Bye, key guys.